And a good morning to you. Or good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Hope you're having a good start to your day. Have had a good day thus far. I know I'm not even looking at you. Here, hi! Sorry about that. Just getting things set up. I guess I accidentally bumped my left analog stick there. Whoops. I can't stand the sight of looking straight into the camera. I can't really tell what I'm doing because I'm staring at my computer and I'm just moving the stick. So if I look like I'm moving in an erratic pattern, that would be why. Alright. Sorry for the late start. A little bit behind. Running a little bit behind this morning. But hey, not too bad. I'm only 15 minutes late. So, without further ado, let us jump right into this game against the Clippers. Oh,
I'm Ernie Johnson here again with
before I forget, do need to grab the power cord from my laptop because eventually that battery's going to go bing, hey, your battery's dying. And then it's eventually going to go bing sometime, hey, your battery sucks. And then I'm going to go, yeah, I don't care.
And it has to be said, they're not showing any signs of slowing down.
Oh, speaking of LA, how about the news that LA's going to once again have a professional football team as the Rams are heading back home to LA.
And I know you have some thoughts on this, big fella. You don't even
back
to call
to where they were the longest before St. Louis.
It definitely didn't work for me. So whoever they're hacking, call it them. We all know that free throws are part of the game, and it's a viable strategy. You know, he has improved on his free throws, but he is a liability in late game situations.
And now it leaves St. Louis without a pro football team. It's going to be weird. That's going to take some getting used to. Although I don't think we'll have to get used to it for too long because I don't actually have money on it, but I'm thinking that a city like St. Louis probably won't be without a pro football team for too long. My best guess is that the Jacksonville Jags will relocate to St. Louis.
They got it going. It was full speed ahead.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that?
And I say that mostly because the Jags owner wanted to buy the St. Louis Rams a couple years ago, but that just didn't work out, so he ended up buying the Jags instead. And he's wanted to have a football franchise in St. Louis. So my guess is he'll probably end up eventually packing up the Jags and relocating them to St. Louis. So make way for the St. Louis Jags.
The screens weren't there, the spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense or bad.
Yep, that's Mateos for you.
It's just a byproduct of
well, this game against Clippers is going to go just as well as the last one where we got blown out of the water.
Anything on the offensive end.
And he gets it to go.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from
DeAndre Jordan picked me up.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here.
Okay, well, at least we'll have a chance to earn some points from the free throw line. Maybe if Ellis can hit his free
They've had
throws.
really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Down low, deflects the pass.
Oh, Turner, come up with the steal on that one.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Crawford. No good. Excellent D there from Jordan.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, get out of here,
Los
Jordan.
Angeles on D. Hill with it. He's picked up by Paul. Moore passes to George. Once more, penetrating.
Nope,
And
that's
no
off.
good. Trying to
I
use the
didn't
glass.
see
You almost have
Griffin
to
there. He didn't really
assume
clear
he's
out. I
gonna
would have
knock
had it
those
if
down
he didn't
when
jump
is
on
that
me.
open.
You saw how fast my meter went down.
Reddick with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Hill.
There we go. There's a
Shot
nice
on
little
the assist
fast
by
break.
Jordan. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Yeah, this is not going to be an easy matchup for me because I'm either going to have Blake Griffin or DeAndre Jordan. I have to take advantage if they go out of the game. Oh, and there's a wide open Crawford.
Clippers rebound. Jordan.
Nice rebounding. Yeah, I get the defensive
Man, he slams
breakdown.
it home and gets a little camera time.
Jumped too
on the
early.
backside
That's
of
all
it.
on Miles Turner. You box out and DeAndre Jordan stands no chance of getting that rebound.
Leeway there, and a lot more than they used to.
No, don't catch and shoot. Okay.
Ellis has got 5 points so far.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
I guess I have the magic touch.
Now
Touch.
here's Paul. 17 points for him last
It's
game
a shot
against
when I
Philadelphia.
pass him the ball.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates. Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Nobody near Jordan. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
They really can't allow
Alrighty
too many
then.
open looks
Everyone's
like that.
getting in the scoring
That's just
category,
inviting
except for
Let's catch
myself
up
and
with
Turner.
Doris from
We're
the
going to be
sideline.
left out of it.
Well, I had a chance to speak with head coach Doc Rivers, and of course, he said a big
I
thing
guess
that
I
would
must have
be trying to
prevented an
minimize Monte
alley-oop
Ellis'
there.
impact offensively. He added, he's one of the best.
Oh,
in the league,
Jokic is
blowing by
in
his defender and
LA. That's
finishing at the
interesting.
rim. We've got to force him left, and then at the other end, make sure we go at him defensively
Griffin's still in the
and
game,
see
though.
that he expends some energy there as well. Kevin, defense not Ellis' strong suit. Seems like a smart plan.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Lynn. Stuckey dishes to Hill. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. Hill's got himself on the board. with
Okay.
3 in.
How can you forget about him?
I'm gonna get myself an
Not
open
going to
shot
miss
eventually.
that open of a look.
Griffin sets the screen for Paul. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by Moore.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
That's how we do it.
Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about
Hey,
it.
thanks
Yeah,
for the good
numbers
luck
support it.
wishes.
I mean, they're shooting the much
Nazim,
better percentage
good
from
to
the
hear
field
from
so
you.
far.
Nelson the pass to Jokic. Jordan the screen. And the wide open shot from Reddick. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
The offense has a
Ooh,
better
got an
flow,
A+
and it
on
actually
that
looks better
coaching
here in the
directive.
second quarter.
It does. They're playing with
No problem. I knew what you meant.
in their step and trying to close this gap.
Here now, the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. The Clippers in second.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big
Wow.
The
That's an
Pacers
awful
making a
pass.
switch here. Hill's checked in, and a switch here also for the Clippers. Paul's checked in, and keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Ooh.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against
There,
the
that's
Pistons
good
just
defense.
played phenomenal. He had 20 points and was his usual self on the glass,
Woohoo!
grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous
Yeah,
game.
it was a good
Great
day
job,
thus far.
Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And it's sent back by Hill.
Oh, no. Oh, bounce out of there.
Gets it to go.
Yep, that's going to be a defensive breakdown on my part.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's the screen. The high post shot. Kick out to Moore. He cleans
Oof.
that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
That was close.
Moore's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Hey, we moved back up to first and three-point percentage. Good.
First in three-point shooting. And they're also
Everything's
number one in
looking
free
up.
throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Here's Ellis. Off target
Okay,
there.
that's definitely not a shot I would have taken or advised.
And it's Paul penetrating. Now the pass to Jokic. Can't hit. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
Nope, nope. Where are you going? Come back.
Outside Hill. Kicks to Moore.
Yep, there is nothing there on that one.
Indiana needs to get a shot off. Shore.
Hey, there's something though.
George has got
All right,
5
thanks again
points
for the
so
good
far.
luck wishes, and you
Getting
take care of
better
yourself,
and better. Got
Nazim.
that field goal percentage
We'll
up
see you
in the
later.
60s now.
Clark, they've dialed it in here in the second quarter, playing really well.
And Reddick kicks to Jordan. Oh, and that one, no question.
Thank you for dropping by as well.
Love the assist. I mean,
Say
he
that
knew
too.
exactly where that bounce
All the
passed
way,
and
coast to
create that
coast.
opportunity.
Maybe
Don't got a defender with a high block rating.
And we know
That
he's
would definitely be
capable of
DeAndre
those
Jordan.
Memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when
I mean, it was
got
almost
a
coast to
lead
coast.
Like that, why not take a few chances?
Half coast to
More
coast.
engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hand.
You're welcome.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Boop, boop, boop,
The other thing they've had going for them
boop.
tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off
Wow,
assists.
I couldn't find anything in the first quarter, and now I'm finding
Kelly Olynyk
everything.
checked in for Turner. Hill comes in for George.
Again,
Rodney
that's
Stuckey
mentality
subbed
where I
in
just
for
let the
Hill.
offense come to me instead of trying to force it.
Ellis against Paul. Inside. And then
Whoops.
Griffin with the dunk.
Okay, I
Getting
let
into that
Griffin
lead
get a
a little
little
bit.
bit too
Way to
much in front of me
And the
there.
basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Ellis dishes to Moore. Pass to Stuckey. Back to Moore. Ellis against Paul. There's a screen. The drive by Ellis. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Ah,
They get it back. And they turn over
was
the
better off
24-second
just taking
buzzer,
the jumper
signaling the
there.
shot clock violation. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Indiana. And the Clippers with a change here too. Nelson's checked in. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
I lost track of where I was.
Real
Whoopsie
serious
daisy.
dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Outside, Lin. He dishes it to Olynyk from outside the arc. The basket
Nice shot, Olynyk. Way to bury that.
Lin's got 3 assists tonight.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Griffin a screen on Lin. Nelson kicks to Lee. To the paint.
Uh-oh.
And finished off by Griffin.
Forget
Well, I
about
was
going
doing
for
a
the
good
long
job.
range
It's
bomb
like
to
it's
cut into
swapped.
that
I was
lead.
doing
Just
bad
take it to the hoop,
offensively
my friend.
and
Take
good
it to the hoop.
defensively, and now I'm doing bad or good offensively and bad defensively.
Exerting his authority on that play.
Nelson against
I should have
Lin.
passed that back to Lin earlier.
To the inside. Stuckey. And he
Ooh,
gets
nice
the bucket.
and one.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Whew.
And so that's the end of the first.
Look, Kevin, I've got.
Well, this is going a lot better than the last time we played the Clippers. I think it was
And
the
the third
Clippers
quarter
that
about
blew
ready to
us
get
out the
underway.
last time.
You look.
Yeah, that's definitely a vast improvement on
Good freak
shooting
this
in
game.
the
He
second
has
quarter
been
there.
everywhere.
I tell you what, though, it's going to be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half, because so far they have not had anybody that can disrupt his rhythm down low.
Well, how about guys mixing up the looks?
have
bump
patience,
him out
Hill.
a little bit, fronting, doubling, anything to try to get him off his rhythm.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5.
Patience
for Doc
is the
Rivers.
key.
Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Crawford at the 3 spot. Over in the corner, Ellis. Nice D from Crawford. Clippers trail by 10. Picked by Griffin. Paul against
Stay in front of him.
Paul left side. No luck. Hill with some nice D. Indiana's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Hit
Took
that.
the opportunity when he saw it. And
Give me
8
an
points
assist.
for Monte Ellis.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific.
I always forget that when
Really
I
a
play
prime
against
example
Griffin,
of
it's the
difference
battle
in how
of the
these teams have
32s.
operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just
Can't believe I
11
didn't get
on the
that.
basket from Paul. And we'll take a look here at a very
right, run the
skilled
fast
bunch
break.
of
You
point
got it,
guards
boss.
at the stripe. Look at the numbers they've put up over the last 10 games. Chris Paul, 4th.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league, and that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
Yeah, typically you're going to
Swoosh.
find your best free throw shooters at that point guard spot. But it doesn't happen automatically. I mean, these fellas are consistently working and practicing to keep that percentage as high as it is.
All right, let's go.
During that break, Coach Rivers
Yep,
had some
I
words
know
for
I'm
his
on
team.
Blake.
He made
Whoop.
no mistake that their plan
Apparently
was to
my
run
character
their
doesn't
offense
know,
through
though.
Blake
He's still
Griffin.
sitting on the bench.
Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Ah. Yeah, that's my fault.
The drive by Paul. Kicks it out to Crawford. No good with the triple.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Takes it from 10. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this
These are
one.
not good offensive
Guys,
possessions.
they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Paul passes to Griffin. It's Redick on the wing. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's got 6
All right,
rebounds
let's
now
take
in
some
the game.
time here.
Hill with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Hill gets a screen from Moore. The dish to Ellis. Uncovered. Good. The assist goes. to
There
Hill.
we go. That's finally a good
Hill's got 3
possession.
assists now in this one.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Jordan the screen. And Griffin. Here we go.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Pacers leading by 14. Inside, here's Moore.
There we
Scores
go.
the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis.
I've
That
gotten
defense
better.
Right on time.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Picked by Griffin. Back to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go. And the shot is good.
Wow.
In off the front of the
Nice
rim.
shot.
Paul's got
I know that's
7 points
against
in the
me,
game.
but
He's
sometimes
to
you
be a
just got to
little
give your
embarrassed for
opponent
joining the
credit.
Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
That's good. And the Pacers lead by 16.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
1:57 left to play here in the 3rd. The feed to Griffin. The fadeaway. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Indiana leading by 14. Ellis kicks to Moore. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Griffin and I are having a good battle here.
Boy,
Going
guys,
back
they've
and
shown
forth
some
on
great
points
passing
scored.
on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Picked by Griffin. Hill against Paul. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Paul's got 9 points.
I need a break, man. I'm running out of stamina.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. How's the last month of basketball been for him? First in three-point shooting, and he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league. 3rd overall in field goal percentage.
And not only is he dialing it up from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient.
Nice.
Catching up on the changes
Yeah,
now.
this is going a whole lot
Kelly
better.
Olynyk checked in for Turner. Stuckey comes in for Monte Ellis. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Hill. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
That would have been embarrassing.
And George kicks to Lin. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And what got them that win was the remarkable success they had from the floor. I mean, just a tremendous shooting performance.
Take
all the way
that.
around.
Hey, you can't expect that kind of shooting to happen all the time on a nightly basis. But when it does, boy, does it feel good and look good.
That works
There's no
too.
better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
They double team Griffin. Lee outside. Pacers with the rebound. Moore's got rebound number 8 now
Ba-dum.
on the night.
Ba-dum.
They set the pick.
Ba-dum.
Lin dishes to Moore. Yes! And a nice
Got
assist
it.
from Lin. Lin's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Paul.
Blah!
And he trains
Oh,
the
he
three, but
hit
let's
it!
see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, we thought the 3rd quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys,
Oh.
it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look
I-
at it
I'm
on the replay.
speechless.
The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Moore in at power forward. Jeremy Lin is out there
Wow.
with Rodney Stuckey. Then there's Hill, and it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Smack.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
Monte Ellis, he's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Clippers. No good
Not
for
enough on it.
Clippers trail by 17. Shoots. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Indiana's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Lin kicks to Moore. Ellis outside. Back to Moore. Clock at 4. Ellis.
Take that, Ellis.
wide open.
It's all you.
The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Ellis has got 10 points in just the second half.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Ball goes in, stolen by Jeremy Lin. And oh, here we go with Lin. Nobody
Dunk
back.
it.
Drops in the breakaway layup.
Just
That
kidding.
one-man fast break.
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Clippers trail by 19.
Ah, good at timeout. Take a rest. Whew.
The Pacers making a change here. Turner's
No
checked in,
threes.
and the Clippers with a change here too. J.J. Redick's checked in for Courtney Lee. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Paul passes to Jordan. Turner with the steal.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And Monte Ellis
Nice.
on the assist by Lynn. Lynn's got assist number 8.
Like the way we're playing in this game.
And Los Angeles guys,
I like it very
shooting a
much
respectable
indeed.
47% from the field in this one. Here's the screen. Paul against Lynn. Paul goes in. No good. Some solid defense.
Take
there
that,
from Lynn.
and there's my double-double for
To
the
see
game.
them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back.
I
Well, guys,
took
they
too
need to do
much,
something
too many
to
steps
reduce
in on
this
that
deficit.
one.
We'll see if that's the answer.
Paul passes to Jokic. Looking to end the run. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Nice pass.
It's
He
my
got the
fault.
ball
I am
right
not
into his
playing well
teammate's
defensively
shooting
in this
pocket.
game.
On time and on target.
Lynn dishes to Moore.
Neither are they.
Touch off the glass. Moore's got 20.
Every time he gets
you get him.
scored
No,
on
you get
during
him.
this run,
You get him. No,
it's
you
come
get him.
From inside the paint.
Nobody's gonna
Yeah,
get
they
him.
have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense.
walked right in
and
between
force them
Jokic
to
and-
beat you over the top.
Paul kicks to Jordan.
Jordan.
Crawford outside. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Jokic.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the
Some
floor
changes for
way
Indiana. Paul George
Oops,
comes
did
in
not
for
pay
Solomon
attention to
Hill,
coaching
and George
directive.
Hill
Oh,
subbing
well.
for Jeremy
rotate
Lin.
over and
Griffin's
make your
check in
presence
for
felt.
Los Angeles.
Got it so soft.
Freak sets a screen for Hill. Off the pick. Shots good by Turner.
Not bad,
He's got 4
Turner.
points now in the quarter.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Pick by Griffin. Paul kicks to Griffin.
That's the wall.
Rebounded by
Nope.
Moore.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Look at him dribble the ball. Dribble, dribble,
Freak
dribble.
sets a screen for Hill. He used that pick to perfection.
Ow,
That's now
Turner.
8 points for Miles Turner.
And now we can see them
Getting
really
the best
working
little
it
bit
inside.
of
Yeah, Clark, quality
Blake
looks
Griffin here.
at the rim. That's fueling this run.
There's the pick. Here's Griffin. Basket number 8 for him on
Wow.
13 tries. That's
Double teamed and
62%
still made
so
it.
far.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And it's Ellis penetrating.
Ellis having
Woo!
a terrific game. He's got 17 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
That free throw, no good. And some changes
Oh,
here. For
I
the
get a rest? I get a rest for the rest of the game. Nice.
Guys, Paul George.
The 2K
Not
Sports
helping my
postgame
average,
show.
though. I don't think I'm going to end up being the scoring leader by the end of this. Well, I do have the most points,
Thank
probably,
you, Kevin.
but
And
points
now
per
let's
game is
move
a
on to the
little iffy.
presentation of our Freak.
You know,
Farik!
was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan,
What
and
we
our
got here from
illustrious
ESPN.
2K Sports crew. This is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Just stuff I already knew about some Clemson guys leaving for the NFL. That's not what I wanted to do. I sound so excited today. It's like, a bird. Still, I'm a little tired. It's been a interesting week. That's to say the least. Oh, goody! I'm looking out my window and more snow is falling. Yeah! All right, let's go have lunch with my agent and Gordon Haywood. Word. Always say wood. I'm thinking of Ryan Haywood from Achievement Hunter.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet. This is
Diesel and the Jet
to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Indiana Pacers.
It's still every time I hear that, I think of like a 70s, 80s band.
Team recently.
Diesel and the Jet.
They've run up the best record in the NBA with some absolutely flawless performances. They've been a fun team to watch over the first half of the season. We'll be checking out Kyle Lowry tonight. He's the
Kyle Lowry, he's the man.
His game has really
He's
blossomed
the man with the
experience.
plan.
How does his performance rate for you, Kenny, among the best point guards?
Oh, he's up there when he's healthy. The key is health. I think he made his first All-Star team last year, first All-Star game. That was great. You know, at 28 years old, that usually doesn't happen.
Say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Last game for the Pacers, they pick up the W against the Clippers. And that was a serious blowout. Not too many people can
Oh,
claim
Taj
that
Gibson.
they saw
That's
that
right. I
coming.
forgot he moved to the Raptors in this game.
Fantastic, I thought, offensive game plan. And that went, I mean, they knew exactly how to exploit the holes in that defense.
And exploit them they did. I mean, they exposed them tremendously. They kept so much pressure on the defenders over the course of that game that the defense really never had an answer.
We've got a chance here to set the floor. Curtis
Boop!
Gatorade all filled up and ready to go.
You can't cover me,
So the Raptors 5 right now. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards.
Better off giving it to Gibson.
And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
How about
I just got posterized.
with that one?
Well, you can't pull off a slam like that without at least a little bit of flair, huh?
Silky smooth.
Are you kidding me? I mean, he's got a whole lot more than a little bit. He's all about a little bit of extra flavor when he goes to work.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game.
Yeah,
tonight.
it's already looking to be a tough day.
Hill with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Again, missing Hill.
Hill,
Better not
stop
make a habit
it.
of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
The shot by Carroll, no good. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And George kicks to Hill. Back to George. Launches it. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
Like George Hill just needs to learn the hard way that he's not a scorer.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Hill lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Whew.
Nice work
I really
on
thought
the
he was going to miss
inside.
that
Hard to
again,
get that
but
one
I think I
up and over
would have been
the
right
big
there.
fella.
Should have
Well,
been
it's
right
not
there.
supposed to be easy
Unable to
down
grab the
there.
offensive
A
rebound.
little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
They get it again.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish.
Uh-oh, here comes George.
It's not
Gangway! And I skipped over the replay. Oops!
But it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys
Whoa.
in the entire league who can pull off something.
3D basketball.
DeRozan's shot is good.
And he's starting
Whoa,
to
he just
show
ran through that
killer
guy.
instinct this quarter, looking
Easy.
to extend the lead.
Pacers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. They set the pick. The drive by Hill. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
They were locked in
Defensively,
on me.
that
He didn't
possession
even budge
could
on
not
the
start a
screen.
trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Screened by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, that is. Hey, he just stood there.
Lowry against Hill. And lots of
Ha!
contact there.
Just hit
Missing
that
the
with
shot.
my
Issue
face.
2. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
On the
Nice.
changes now for
Beautiful.
Indiana. Olynyk, he's checked in for Turner.
A little further out than I wanted to go, but hey, that
Jeremy
works.
Lin in for Hill. Now
Went
here's
in.
Joseph. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Pass to Santos. From 15 feet away. That one bounces around and comes back out. Moore with the block.
Okay, well, that was weird.
Outside, George in a wide open look for Lin. That ball's nice.
Oh,
That
sure,
time
you
from
hit the
George.
three-pointer when he
He's got his
passes
first
it
bucket
to
of the
you.
game, and he's on the board for 3. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Teron Lue.
He said he certainly followed the rise of Jeremy Lin into a prime-time point guard in this league, and he told me, we need to try to limit his penetration. That's where he's most effective, slashing and with the drive and kick. Guys, Lin has certainly been working to improve his outside shot, but sometimes you have to pick your poison, and they'll live with him shooting from outside. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
I tried.
Now here's Joseph. Following the miss by Freak.
Whee!
Shumpert passes to Gibson. Gibson with another miss. The Pacers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. On the wing, George. He has 5.
Nice
That's good.
pass. Nice find.
He's got 5 points so far.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And it's Shumpert penetrating. Paul George with the steal. Outside, Lin. Here's Moore.
And one.
Count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
They almost stole
Oh, I tell you
that,
what,
but
nice
luckily
little run
it
here
just
going
found
on.
its way.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
The Pacers making
Time
a switch here.
after
Hill's checked
time.
in. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Raptors.
Wow,
And if
okay,
that
Olynyk, you
doesn't
need to
get
play
you fired
defense
up,
here.
guys. Nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Outside, Lin. Lin gets a screen from Moore. Lin kicks to Moore. Gibson with the steal.
They're not even moving
Ross
from me.
against Stuckey.
Is the screen game not going to work
Dishes to
anymore?
Joseph. To the left side wing.
Has the game
Gibson
learned?
Wide open, he shoots.
It's
No
learning.
shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter.
Isn't good that
Pacers
it's
lead
learning.
by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And a chance to hear from DeMar DeRozan talking about his team's
Oh, the
impressive
snow
play
is
of late.
really coming down again. Ugh.
And DeMar is definitely a guy, Greg, that knows how to infuse that chemistry and teamwork on the floor. It looks like he's a big reason why they're clicking.
Kevin, no doubt. And attitude, such a huge factor in being successful as an individual, but really also as a team. I think we've seen
Nice
him
bounce.
really embrace that attitude as he's matured as a player.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing,
In
guys,
just a moment, we're already underway.
Like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job
Lucky
filling
bounce.
the lanes in transition.
Moore in at power forward. Ellis is out there with Hill. Then there's Solomon Hill, and it's Turner in at the 5. That's the Pacers' 5. Hill passes to Turner. And a finish with 2 hands.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
And so here's Toronto. The Pacers making the shot.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
That's what I get for not pausing the game.
Guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Ross. Rebounded by Moore. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Freak sets a screen for Hill. To the middle, off the screen, and
Say, I've got to find a way. I guess I just got to beat them all, get a step on them.
The number of points they've scored in the
Or I need to start calling for screens myself. They are not biting on the screen game at all.
Defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
no good from Ross. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Hill kicks to Turner. It's Ellis on the wing. Back to Turner. Whoops, they pick off the pass. DeRozan passes to Santos.
Wow. What a pass. What a pass.
Screened by Valanciunas. Ross with a wide open look, and he comes off the screen to bury
Yeah,
the jump
definitely
shot.
good spot for a
A lot of
timeout.
space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now we get a chance
running
to
the
check
fast
out the
break.
standings out east already. We are in December. Look at Indiana. They like where they shoot. Most position. And of course, there's
Santos.
Toronto just way behind.
And I think for Toronto, that big splash they were hoping for to start the season just never evolved. I mean, they're stuck there in the middle of the pack.
Yeah, and frankly,
Woo!
I would have been surprised if they had gotten off to a hot start.
Kev,
I mean, I don't
don't
see a
know
whole
why
lot
I
that
needed to
leads
do
me
a
believe they could
reverse
be an upper
layup there.
echelon team.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers was superb. He ended with 20 points and, as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. He had a great game in all
Get outta
facets, and
here.
his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was really on another
got bumped out of
planet
bounds.
in that game.
I
He did it
ran
all
too far
on
out of
the floor.
bounds.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Ellis, right side, down low, and free.
Nice.
Throws it down.
Tell you what, he can do a lot.
I
more
said,
damage to
just
that
gotta get
rim
the
than
step
that
on
when
him.
he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Here's DeRozan. The Pacers making the shot. Here's Santos. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws.
That is
for the
not a
contact
good
right
foul.
there.
I need to stay on my feet.
We get a moment now to view the league's.
I just get so jumpy because I'm going to swat it away.
Pacers. 5th, the Raptors.
And we're getting to watch 2 of the NBA's
La,
great
la, la, la,
defensive
la, la,
teams. Very
la,
difficult
la,
to score
la,
as they
la.
both contest every shot.
No good on the free throw.
Ha,
Olenek, he's checked in for Turner. Stuckey comes in for Monte Ellis. And it's Jeremy Lin in for
You
George
will
Hill.
miss.
And then for Toronto, Gibson comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Shumpert in there for DeMar DeRozan.
He didn't miss.
Pacers leading by 6. Here's George.
Whoops.
And a nice assist from Lin. And that's
There's
now
some
7
napping
points for Paul
defenses.
George. The Raptors have
Or
gone
napping
4 of 7 from
defense.
the
I
field
don't
in
know
the
why I
second quarter so
pluralize
far.
that.
Outside Lowry. Carroll with a screen for Lowry. He feeds it to Carroll. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
The lead pushes
Woo!
double digits. And now
That ball
10-point
movement
Pacer
going.
lead.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Now, here's Lowry. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis. As
Where's
he
the
averages over 11
defense?
points a game.
Speaking of
I'm not
napping
sure who was
defense.
supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Moore. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Moore's got 15.
Well, I tell you what, I need to
When
see
all
some
else
more
fails,
services out of these defenders.
just
They're not
run
getting the
past
job
them.
done.
Oh, where is I? Speaking of running, whew, I was excited to get to the bench.
At the rim.
Get some of that Gatorade.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for George. Averaging about 11 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds.
I do love how people in the
Any
crowd
other
are
player putting up those
holding
numbers,
up
we
big
can
heads
say
of
they
me
were
now.
great, but for
I mean,
him,
they were
they're
doing
just
that last
simply
season too.
run-of-the-mill.
But
Sure, you know, most guys would be
So funny to
satisfied with
see
stat
that.
line, but he's built for more.
Ooh.
Toronto has possession. 9-point game.
Get out of here.
And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors
Not
retain
this
possession.
time, Santos.
Stuckey against Shumpert. Now the pass to Santos. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that
All right,
shot.
well, that's not bad defense there, Olenek.
Pacers leading by 7. To the paint.
Ha
And that's
Got you,
the kind
Taj.
of lead pass we've come to expect
Again.
from him.
And Toronto has possession. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
I think everyone who saw that game would just have to agree it was about what they could do defensively in terms of winning.
And I thought the activity was tremendous, all over the court defensively.
What?
And that kind of hustle is going to pay off for you, and it also is going to keep your coach happy.
C.J. Miles, he's
Keep
checked
your
in for the
coach
Pacers.
happy.
Then for the Raptors, Terrence Ross comes in for DeMarre Carroll, and Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Outside, Lynn. Here's Moore. Takes it off the
Woo!
glass. Moore's got 19 points.
And that put
Hustle
back
points.
about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Badoing.
And we've reached.
That is what happens when you don't box
Certainly
out.
good
Oh, it's
numbers from you
me.
shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Ah,
I'm just trying to let the game.
just
come
letting
to
the
me.
game come to me.
When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. And that's
Yep,
what I've had success
exactly.
here early on.
That's exactly what I was saying in the last game, and
Slow
now
and
I'm
steady
saying it
wins the
here
race,
in
Kevin.
the video game too.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime.
With
as the third
IRL
quarter gets
and
underway.
video game life, virtual life, crossover. Good halftime talk.
Welcome back, everybody.
Bankers
Third
Life
quarter just
Field
about to get
House,
going
that's
here
where we
in what
play
has been so far a runaway
basketball.
game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business
Ah,
on the
wow,
low
he
blocks
actually got me that
and getting
time.
more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan,
Woo!
the guard tandem. Taj Gibson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Carroll in at small forward. Raptors trail by 11. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry.
Do the shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy.
Back to DeRozan.
Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Can't really shimmy all that well.
They set the
Oh, there we
pick.
go. Now I get the shimmy.
Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Turner comes with the double team. Lowry inside the line. Rebounded by Moore.
Take that.
Moore's got
Thank
4
you
rebounds
very
in this
much.
game. Hill with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Valanciunas against Hill. Hill gets a screen from Moore. The drive by Hill. George with no one around. And it's off from 3-point range.
Get out of there before I get called for 3
Hill
seconds.
dishes to Ellis. To the paint. Second shot opportunity.
Get in there.
Freak with the nice bucket
Woo.
inside. Moore's got 21.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Carey.
Bum, bum.
He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
And
Moore
no, sir.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Hill passes to Moore. Here's Turner. And
Get in
Connick
there,
is
and
going
one.
For the chance for one more at the free throw line.
It's
How
almost
about the
stolen.
concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and
Definitely close.
improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get
And
that
expect
shot
Taj
fall
to step back
after
up like
taking the
that.
contact.
But it's okay. It worked out. All right. Run the fast break.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Lowry against Hill. Will it go? And it's Lowry penetrating.
No!
He's got to quit while he's ahead,
Wow.
Kev. It worked
Another
that
timeout?
last time, but that's an invitation for a turnover.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Ellis. How his last 10 games have gone. 14th in three-point field goal percentage, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And nobody's able to guard him out there. I mean, defenders
Oh.
have been trying to get physical with him.
That's
but
okay. We still got
it
the
doesn't
points.
bother him. He just shrugs it off. You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
With the success they've had,
That's
rebounding
what I
basketball,
thought.
They're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more
Effort.
determined than their opponent.
E for
thus far.
effort.
Pass to DeRozan.
Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, and even then, he might
That was
just
embarrassing.
go over it.
He could.
Look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Major.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those kind of plays. What a rim wrecker.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And so it's Indiana with it. After the Raptors.
There we
pick up
go.
two, Ellis can't get it to
Oh.
go.
Ellis.
There's the dish to DeRozan. And that one hits back iron. Pacers leading by 16. Kick out to Moore. That ball.
And
nice feed that time from George.
Spaloosh.
23 points for Freak.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Every little
And
pass
that's
she
because
makes
the
leads
ball
to a
is looking
score.
for the best shot.
That doesn't
And it's
really work all
paid
that
off
well.
for them during the run.
The drive by Ellis. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Raptors trail by 18. Now, here's Lowry. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Goes up the baseline. Shot's good.
Wow. Alrighty then.
And here are the Pacers now. Hill kicks to Moore. Feeds it to George. .137 left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6.
Get in there.
Foul call
Oh.
time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances
So
at the
close.
free throw line here.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Turner. 9 points and also a block shot.
And a closer look here
Ah,
at the scoring
a rest.
breakdown for the Pacers.
They keep
Just
piling
kick
up the
back,
assists,
stare up at the
and they haven't
lights,
cooled
and
off.
fade off to sleep.
And so here is Indiana. have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Moore, he's in at the 4 spot. Jeremy Lin is out there with Ellis. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pacers' 5.
No! Stop
Here's
them!
DeRozan. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Why do we always have
And he
to
knocks down
foul?
the first one. And the Raptors with some changes. MyCareer's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Joseph. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. Pacers leading by 20. Here's Lin. The feed now to Moore. And Gibson over to help. And Moore kicks to Ellis. Back to Moore. 5 on the clock. Outside, George. Moore with it. Now, Valanciunas.
Got it.
Moore with the bucket.
And that's
I know I
exactly
missed
how they've
Olynyk
gotten the lead
in the
right here.
paint
Easily,
earlier.
He's been their most consistent
I
performer.
saw it
Simple as it
afterwards.
gets. He's
Sometimes
getting
I
everything
see
he's
things a
looked at.
little too late.
Keep feeding the fire.
And DeRozan. Here we go.
Saw that one all the way. Just
Kyle Lowry with
didn't
a
give
beautiful
myself a good
setup.
enough position, I
Fourth
guess.
quarter still young, just over a minute play.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Lowry against Lin. From 15 feet away. Moore dishes to Olynyk. Shot misses.
Olynyk, really?
Now Toronto takes it the other way. Moore with the steal. And Olynyk.
Now you hit
basket on the assist from Moore.
Jeez,
He's had
Olynyk.
an off game thus far, but his team
Third
has been
time's
able
the
to pick
charm,
up
I
the slack
guess.
and find a way to get it done here.
Lowry passes to DeRozan. Takes it from 10. It's rebounded by Indiana. Moore's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Ellis kicks to Lin.
Okay, take the
Freak
screen.
sets a screen for Lin. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by DeRozan.
Ah, too much
Oh, here
dribbling.
comes Carroll all alone. Finished off the break.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
Outside, Lin. Back to Moore. Just 5 to shoot. And he banks
Woo!
into it. Moore's got 27.
He's been one of their more reliable
That dribble
options
drive
today, guys.
going.
I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Get that scoring back up there, too.
Indiana making some changes. Turner comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and George Hills subbed in for Jeremy Lin. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Lowry against Hill. Screened by Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Gibson. Passes to DeRozan.
Uh-oh.
Pulls up. Rebounded
Nope.
by Moore.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Hill kicks to Moore. From 15 feet away. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. His assist totals piling up.
I need one
11
more
now for
rebound.
him. Raptors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Valanciunas with a screen on Ellis. Shoots off the screen. DeRozan can't get that
No,
one to fall.
Ellis,
And a big
you have
lead for them
stolen
on
my
both
rebound.
the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the basket by Hill.
Sound offensively, really
Take
no
that.
other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Screened by Valanciunas. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors.
Great unspoken communication.
Well, not gonna
between
get a
teammates,
rebound on that
leading to
one.
The nice assist and the easy score.
And so here is Indiana. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
You got it. Let's get the
There's
ball
the pick.
inside.
Hill against Lowry. Moore dishes to Turner. Great pass
Nice.
to set up the lay-in.
Beautiful.
Great job to hit his
Beautiful,
teammate on that
beautiful,
move, Kevin.
beautiful.
Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Good. And that's now 6 points now for Valanciunas.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Hill passes to Moore.
Ball inside.
Dishes to Turner. Falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Love it.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an in-seat.
Hey.
No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
Get that one
They
last
can chalk
rebound.
this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before
Just
the
want to
season's
get that
over.
And
double-double.
Greg, we know
I
familiarity
don't think
breeds
I'm gonna get
contempt. I would expect
dying.
things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance.
Come on,
This
miss
was
it,
for
miss
free.
it.
He was
Yes!
doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
I stopped
Hill
all that
against
from
Lowry.
happening.
From the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now Moore.
And that's the
So
game.
no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positive to take away
Touchdown!
from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And that about wraps it up for Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
Let's do it. 31 points, got that double-double, 5 assists, steal, and 3 blocks.
Sports
Love it.
Game Show.
It's a good stuffy night.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up.
And
in the
with
second
that,
quarter.
of
My
course,
word, that was just
time to
huge. And the
spin
impact
the
carried them through the entire game.
win.
Shaq, what'd you like about his game?
The job he did down low was fantastic. That's right, fantastic. He had great understanding of the way the defense was set up in the paint. He had a ton of high percentage looks close to the bucket and converted every time. Nice game, real nice game.
He was dead on
Nope,
from the
I did
field
not
tonight,
stop
guys.
and
I'd call his
facing
performance
around again.
economical because there was no wasted opportunities.
Hold
he
on.
Took advantage of
I'm
every
gonna
good
get
look
this.
he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Nailed it.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you
I can
enjoyed
tell
the
because
game.
of the sound of
For
the
Shaquille
TV
O'Neal,
and where it
Kenny
was
the Jet
coming
Smith,
from.
Kevin
Oh,
Harlan, and the
boy.
entire 2K Sports crew. I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Man, the snow is still coming down out there. Ugh. I'm one person who likes snow around Christmas time, and that's it. The rest of the year, I care less for it. Like now, snow mood is gone. Boop 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 boop. Just wait till what? No. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, scouting breakdown. And a matchup will end things off with a good old division matchup with the Chicago Bulls.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, they won their last matchup, that game against Toronto. Feeling confident after a runaway win. We'll see if they carry over some of that momentum. And while we have a moment here, another discussion topic. Shaq, you are one of the most physical players the league has ever seen.
Because this game, that song is stuck in my head
right now are the league's most physical players?
Sorry to correct you, Ernie. Not one of the most, the most. But anyway, Ernie, to answer your question.
You're not sorry to correct me. You take great pleasure in it.
And one of the most humblest.
Elbow sandwich, that's right. So let me go, Ernie. Let's see. Point guards. How about Russell Westbrook? Shooting guards, I'm going to go with maybe D. Wade or Lance Stevenson.
Okay.
And at the small forward,
that's easy.
I got to go with the greatest of the game, LeBron King James.
Well, since he took the smaller guys, which is unique, I'm going to take the power forwards. Blake Griffin. And you know what?
He's one of the league's most physical players?
Yeah, Blake Griffin. Yeah, he's physical.
At center?
Sometime, but
well, he's not physical then. Crazy.
Who's center?
No, but he throws it around too, man.
Does not.
He throws it around.
Does not.
Yes, he does. He and Zach Randolph.
D-U-Z-N-O-T.
Yeah, I like
does
Zach.
not.
Yes, he does. And Dwight Howard is physical. And my man Nikola
Pekovic.
Yes, is one of the toughest bigs I've seen.
Pekovic.
Starting at small forward, standing 6'8", number 34.
Ooh, let's watch opening lineups.
The other forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 44, Nikola Mirotic. At center, standing 7'2".
Philip Clemens. I think that's the rookie. No, they have a rookie. I think that's it. Yeah, I wonder what happened to Gasol. Maybe he retired.
6'3" from Memphis, number 1, Derrick Rose.
Okay. Enough of that.
Home of the Chicago Bulls, the United Center. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. Certainly what we have in store for us today. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's on the road tomorrow as the Bulls wrap up this home stretch. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
And during this streak, guys, one thing you can
Derrick
see
Rose
on
just
this
got
team is that everybody's role is clearly defined. Every player knows exactly what's expected of them. All the pieces seem to be fitting together perfectly.
Yep, and there isn't a more confident team in the NBA right now. Believe me, none of the guys on that team think this winning streak has happened by accident.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Moore in at power forward. Hill is out there with Ellis. Then it's Paul George, and it's Turner in at the center position.
Woo!
A nice shot by George.
Nice start.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Bum, bum.
Outside
Bum,
Rose.
bum.
Butler kicks to Mirotic.
Oh, no.
The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Mirotic has got his first 3 points of the game.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
That is 100% on me.
First of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Rose kicks to Mirotic.
Oh.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates
Okay,
that are clearly on the same
bit
page.
of a rough start to this game.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
And of course, he said a big key for them will be trying to minimize Monte Ellis's impact offensively. He added, he's one of the best in the league at blowing by his defender
Turn
and
around.
finishing at the rim.
Come on,
We've gotta
Clemens.
force him left,
Rook, you
and
can't
then
hang
at
with
the
me.
other end, make sure we go at him defensively.
I think he's a rookie. Yep, your year's pro 1.
And see that he expends some energy there as well. Kevin, defense not Ellis's strong suit seems like a smart plan.
And thank you, Doris. And it's Butler missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
On the wing, Ellis. No one near him.
Ugh.
Hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Bulls have gone 2 of 5
Heartbreaking.
here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Mirotic has a wide open look. The rebound by Turner.
He made that. I was
point.
gonna
He has got
laugh if it
to knock
gave me
those
the
down.
defensive breakdown
Goes off a pitch from
notification.
Moore. And it's Ellis penetrating. The shot by George, wide open. Offline with his 3. Here's Chicago. Trailing by 2.
I need to get my butt in
Keep it
gear.
rolling here following the win against Dallas.
I didn't leave my assignment. He's right
Nearly as
now.
much
I
as
left
they
my
should have
assignment.
been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense
Wow.
from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Here's George after the basket by Nikola Mirotic. And George, here we go. Moore dishes to Turner. Good on the 13-footer.
Woo! Nice.
Turner's got his first 2 points
What
of
I
the night.
was hoping
It's
he would
just a
do.
smart
Hesitated
shot,
there, but
taking
eventually got it
advantage
locked
of the
down.
mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hill passes to George. It's back to Hill. At the elbow, it's Freak. Inside.
Take
here's
it, Turner.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Outside Rose. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Nope.
Last time they met was in Indiana.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Yeah, I agree. The starters were extremely happy to get some rest and let the bench guys do the heavy lifting.
Oh, excuse me.
Definitely a feel-good win for the team.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively, they desperately need a basket.
No.
Mirotic gets the bucket.
That's 4 connections and
Ah.
5 tries now for him in what's been
Got
a great
frozen.
first quarter.
Indiana leading by 5. Hill up top. He's covered by Rose. Here's Turner. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Oh, Turner's
Hill's
having a
got
nice
4
start to the
assists
game
now
here.
tonight.
Boy, such
Okay.
outstanding
Get on
basic
Mirotic.
decision-making
Stay on
from them
Mirotic.
offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces. Move the ball. Move the ball. Spread their defense and get our shooters some clean looks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Olenek always looks so excited for
Are
this.
as close to
Every
a
time the coach speaks, it's like, hey.
field goal percentage
Ah, Bobby
among
Portis.
NBA centers and power forwards.
Bobby
Freak
Portis.
number 1.
Bobby
He is an unyielding
Portas.
presence in the low post. I mean, he gets so many good looks because he works so hard to get that great position down low. And when he does, boy, he is impossible to move.
Well, his adaptability is a terrific attribute to have. I mean, he plays his game based on the look the defense gives him. And he's prepared to try anything and do anything in order to get the high percentage shot that he wants.
That was not even
Following the
close.
3-point attempt by Freak. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Here's more. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Clock at 6. The drive by Hill. Blocking shot on the way.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Give me
At
that.
least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You've got to improvise sometimes.
Lynn kicks to Moore. In the corner,
No.
with it, and stolen by Roten. Here's Brooks. Finished off the break.
Well, that fast break went according to
Come
plan.
on.
Yeah, nice job there.
Get your head
Greg.
back in the
Recognizing
game.
The opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Stolen by Noah. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Pacers lead by.
Hugh Jackson is apparently the new head coach of the Browns.
And before the game, Star Center Joakim Noah talked about the intensity of this Chicago Bulls team. You know, I think Joakim can certainly make a case
little
for
smash
Chicago
it.
being that famished five, especially with Rose back on the court.
There's no doubting that, Kevin. I mean, even the addition of Gasol with his 2 rings, the way he left things in L.A., that left him with an appetite that has him still hustling.
And so far, it's been a
Say, look,
contested game.
no
as we
one's
get the
guarding
second
me.
quarter up and going.
Everyone's forgotten.
Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
On the court for Indiana. Moore in at
Wow.
the 4 spot. Ellis is out there with Jeremy Lin. Then it's Olynyk, and it's George in at the 3 spot.
Okay,
Now
okay. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors delivered quite a performance. He finished with 31 points and was his usual self on the glass.
Woo!
Grabbing
That's how
just
we do
about
it.
Any missed shot that came off the rim. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Dun,
Great
dun,
Doris,
dun,
thanks.
dun,
Any chance we see
dun,
him,
dun,
top that
dun,
performance
dun.
right here tonight.
Oh, I
can't
wanted to get
imagine
that
he'd be
steal.
able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Nicola.
Well, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Over in the corner, Ellis to the middle. Olynyk dishes to Moore. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Moore's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
They set the screen.
George.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Kevin, here we can
Olynyk.
get a good look at
Olynyk.
Indiana and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. First in field goal percentage.
Booga,
First
booga.
in 3-point shooting. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
Booga,
You said
booga.
it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And,
Ah.
and that tells you
It's not like the
only
Booga
are they
Boogas.
shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Turner's checked in for Indiana. Hill comes in
Ooh,
for Jeremy
nice little
Lin.
side step.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Rose against Hill. Clement. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 5 assists in the game.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Okay, not a good
Bulls trail
shot.
by 5. The dish to Mirotic. The offensive rebound. Here's Clemens. Moore with the block.
Did we get it this time? Finally.
Outside, George. And it's Hill penetrating. At the elbow, it's Freak. And he gets
At
it
the
to
elbow,
go.
it's Freak,
Moore's
and he
got the lead
splashes
up
it
to
home.
7 now for Indiana.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Rose, that's good.
I mean, if the defender
Oh,
is going to play
Derrick
off like
Rose.
that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Hill drives in. It's deflected.
I don't know why Hill constantly
Rose
tries
against
to
Hill.
shoot
The
over
pass
like
to
7-foot
Mirotic.
guards.
Lots of room. That's good on the jump shot. Now just a 3-point Pacer lead.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a
No!
better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Wasted no time on that one. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
That's just run
I
of the
shouldn't
mill
have called
him.
for that pass.
Typical
I
day
thought
at
it
the
was
office.
open,
One of
and then
the
I
more
stopped.
skilled
And
offensive
got
players
myself
out
into
there.
trouble.
And George, here we go. Feeds to Turner. 11 feet away. And Mirotic sends it
Turner.
back.
How everything's just going so horribly wrong.
To the inside. Dunleavy. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, you have to
Wow,
admire
they've
their
gone on a
intensity in the
6-0
paint
run
defensively. I
here.
mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure.
Wow,
and
I
coming away
put
with
nothing
steals.
on that shot and it
It
went in.
started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
For Chicago, they've
Very
gone
early
7 of
release.
11 from the field in the second quarter. Brooks, the pass to Butler. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. Mirotic has the open look. Misses off the right iron. Indiana leading. Outside Hill. To the inside. It's gonna
And
be two
one.
free throws. Drew
Close.
contact on the shot.
All right, Stuckey, free
With
throws.
the
Free
break in the
throws,
action,
Stuckey.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. Number 5, the Bulls.
I just love their offensive flow.
You got it,
lately.
Stuckey.
I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for the Bulls. Portis comes in for Mirotic. Indiana also making some changes. Olenek, he's checked in for Turner. And it's Jeremy Lin in for George Hill.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Good matchup, though, that's for sure.
Lin against Brooks. And Olenek kicks to Moore. Pass to Lin. Lin gets a screen from Moore. Lin dishes to Moore. The basket good off
There we
the
go.
assist from Lin. 14 points.
Eventually
for
we
Freak.
get an open
And
look
he's
there.
starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking
Happened to be me.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. For 3, Dunleavy. And it's Lin
Whoops.
with the rebound.
I guess I was behind the backboard there.
He feeds it to Moore. Back to Lin. And a wide open look for Freak.
Ah.
Really trying to get that one. And the first half.
All right, Kevin.
I could have taken another step in there. I had time. It's all right. It's all right. Got this. Got this. We need a lucky spin. Spin for luck.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to watch him when he's at the helm, because of that first half offensively,
Ow.
he was in a zone.
Trying to
Sure is
reach
a
up
treat
my
to watch him,
butt.
guys. I mean, everything's been running
That's
through him,
gross,
and he's doing
Dunleavy.
a fantastic job keeping the offense clicking on all cylinders.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. Butler teamed with Dunleavy on the perimeter. Then there's Nikola Mirotic, and it's Rose.
Oh!
And it's Clemens and Kapitlis manning the middle.
You have to be disciplined
Beautiful.
on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Rose passes to Mirotic. Puts it up from 15. It's rebounded by Indiana. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like
Nice.
they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
Bulls trail by 6.
Here, Ellis, stare at my
Butler
butt
kicks to
for a second.
Rose. Banked in off the glass. Rose has got 6.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
But I don't want him to have a second win.
We gotta be more physical on defense.
Do not allow
They're
inside
getting to the middle of the
baskets.
floor. Way too
12th in scoring.
Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
League, he's already come up big in some key games this year.
Indiana leading by 4. Hill with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Stolen.
Wait, what happened?
Here's Butler. And he was
He
fouled.
stole that from
Free
me?
throws now for him.
And with
Okay.
the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And he makes both free throws. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. George dishes to Moore. Butler against Ellis. Pass to Moore. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. And once again, by Indiana. And Chicago shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And
No!
gets it
Come
to
on,
go in.
guys.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Hill up top. He's covered by Rose. George, that's a 2-pointer. Money
There we
from the
go.
ring. George has got 8 points.
That's the way to
That's
do it.
3 of 4 here to start the half.
Let's take this chance to bring you now the hottest shooters from downtown this month. 5th best, Paul George.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over.
You may actually have one that goes down to the wire.
The entire month.
Tony Roden, he's checked in for Dunleavy. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Indiana. Moore with the block. And they
There's
get it
no one
back.
there to recover it.
Butler attacking. Now the feed to Mirotic. On its way from Rose for 2. Not enough on that one as it misses. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. George against Butler. Freak sets a screen for George. Kick out to Moore.
Dang
They'll
it.
get another
Oh, he got it
chance.
back. Nice. Okay, okay.
Doubled by Roten. To the paint.
To the
Here's
paint
Turner,
to
and he
wide
caught that
open
pass
Miles
in full
Turner.
stride on his way to the big slam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important.
Very good tip.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points.
In comes the
if
B
he doesn't
squad.
get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Noah comes in for Mirotic, and it's Brooks in for Rose. It's deflected. A little
Poor
under 2.5
Brooks.
minutes off the clock now here in the third. Now here's Lynn. Tight defense on him. Moore with
Got
the
it.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Brooks kicks to Roten. He dishes it
Team
to
Noah
Butler.
in it power forward.
There's a
Interesting.
good screen.
I guess, well, they kind of
Brooks
sort of
against
did that
Lynn.
one with him and Gasol playing together. Although I think Gasol was technically listed as the power forward. You're just going to let that bounce out of bounds. Nobody's there to stop.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. To take a look at the Pacers, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Bulls, 10 games behind.
And looking at Chicago, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but just give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Yeah, I think it's been a good showing for them. I mean, they should feel very good about their position going into the postseason.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Freak. He's got 19 points and 3 blocks.
Focus now. Shaky screen. Shot is in there.
And Clark, he's just in a total zone right now. We talk about zones for shooting. This guy is in a zone in terms of controlling the paint.
And the Bulls making
couple
a change
bounces
here.
again, but we're all good.
Portis is checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. Butler on the wing. It's stolen by Hill. He kicks it to Moore. Indiana moving it around. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Oh, went on him. I saw at first when I saw that pop up, I just read 3-second violation. I see Olynyk standing in the middle of the paint there. I thought it was on him, but then when I looked and read it and saw Joking Noah
and the technical free
reacting, it's like, oh, it's a defensive 3
We've got
seconds.
1:18 left to play here in the third. Outside, Lynn. Hill has the open look. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
Got the whole dang team chasing me there.
Boy, they've gone on this run.
That was triple teamed.
It really
That's
has.
funny.
The defense
They really don't
has
want me to
reacted
score.
quickly as
Everybody
necessary
guard
in terms of dealing with
Freak.
their pass.
Nobody guard anyone
Bulls
else.
trail by 13. Roten, the pass to Portis. 56 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Butler. And again, Chicago. No good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Brooks kicks to Roten. Cans it from downtown. Roten's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Indiana leading by 10.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Boom!
Right
we might let the clock
before the end of the quarter
wind
in this
down, but
situation.
why when
Boy,
I have a
he threw
wide
out
open
some
dunk?
Punishment with that two-hand throw down.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Brooks against Lynn. 11 feet away. Some solid defense there from Lynn.
And
take that.
being that close
And
to
we'll
the
just
hoop,
hold
I
on to
thought he had
that.
enough.
Well, this game was a close one. I mean, it's still pretty close. It's only 12-point
Ready
lead.
to start the fourth quarter. Not
We
exactly
definitely
a
opened up the
nail-biter
lead
here,
there
but
in
you
the
never know.
third.
Well, the Bulls shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. On the court for Indiana. Moore, he's in at the 4 spot. Jeremy Lin is out there with Ellis. Then it's Paul George, and it's Turner in at the 5 spot. And that one's good by Butler.
Back within
Screen
single
there. Set
digits
him up
now.
with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Outside, George. And it's blocked by Mirotic. But they get it back. The 3 kept alive. Moore dishes to Ellis.
That was a rush shot on Ellis's part.
Lynn gets a screen from Moore. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound, Pacers.
No!
Oh,
An easy putback jumper. Couldn't go. Wouldn't go.
Rose passes to Dunleavy. Rose with the ball. And it's Lynn picking him up.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Woof.
10 points for Paul George.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own.
Give me that. Give me.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Miritich against Ellis. Hill has the open look. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. 7 points for Hill.
Impressive.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Bulls trail by 14.
Impressive. I can't do Darth Vader voice. I don't know.
Outside Rose.
Impressive.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes.
Yoda's a little better.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him.
Funny
down low, and
joke.
I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Turner. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Almost a little too much space there.
Advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings. They control the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
They haven't been effective against Jordan.
Shot. Ow!
10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm
Hit
sure
me right in
they'd
the
like
head,
to get
I
a
didn't
few
even
more
move.
of those out of him.
Bonk. 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 What? Oh, no. Whoa. That's not what I wanted to do. Stop that. You bonk. Just gonna pause on this for a little bit. Done leaving the background. He just kind of mellowed out there. Okay, we had our fun there. Let's do this, Paul.
And he sinks
there we
the
go.
second. Here's Rose. They set the screen. Dishes it to Miritich. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 9 assists in the game. Great
It's a
pass.
tough game where I'm guarding a guy who's constantly out on the perimeter, trying to get that double-double, keep my 2010 streak alive.
They are getting to the middle of the floor.
Always seem to find myself rebound short. They got 3 minutes to go, though.
Over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Ellis outside. Moore outside. 5 on the clock. Hill kicks to Moore. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, Bulls. Freak.
That's good from Moore.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first. They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact.
Doing an excellent
a little
job.
more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively,
More
if you're
power
trying
to me.
Battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Here's Clemens. Rebounded by
Oh,
Moore.
and he misses the layup and gives
Moore's
me my
got 9
double-double.
rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Right side George from the baseline.
Wow, that
Mirotic
was way
grabs the
short.
miss.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think. A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Get the ball inside.
From deep.
We're
George.
not, because George is going to
George
fire as
misses
soon
again.
as he gets it.
Bulls trail by 12. Here's Butler. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Oh, no. Okay,
It's
okay,
9
okay.
points
Calm
for
down,
Jimmy
guys.
Butler.
Come on.
That's a nice job of getting
Not
the ball
let
in
them
the
get
paint
back in
and
this.
burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Hill against Rose. And Moore kicks to George. Shot clock at 5. And
Oh, with
There's PG
authority
creating for a
and
teammate.
1,000
Terrific
fans
dime
converted.
drop.
Chicago has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Rose kicks to Butler. Shot is off. That was with some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Indiana.
Oh,
And it may be a comfortable win for him, Steve, and in the end, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, Clark, and that's all part of the story.
That's right, Kevin. I mean, this is by no means a runaway that it might
run
appear to have been. I
away.
mean, it was a scrappy
Run
performance all the
away
way
from
through.
the pain.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And making the right plays when they needed to, closing out this club for the second time this season. This victory pushes their record to 2-0 with 2 games left to go against the Bulls.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Kicks to Hill.
and that'll be enough to just dribble out the clock. Run!
Takes the 13-footer.
Oh!
And they've just done a great job
And
of
the
keeping
30-point
this
mark.
crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
I think I actually go up with the shot. Think that counted. Yep, it did.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Oh, good times.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. And we witnessed tonight just how he came to be the NBA's #1 scorer. He's just on another level when it comes to putting the ball in the basket. Did it all
Ooh,
game
have I
long.
jumped on top
Again.
now?
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
All right. Advance. Advance, cause my name is Lance. That's lies. That's lies. we got connection-wise? Ooh, investment portfolio with the CEO. Ooh, he's mad at me because I skipped that one. Oh, hot air balloon ride with Blake Griffin? Sure, why not? Oh, we get a photo! Oh, that's right. I've seen this before. I was looking through stuff online. Yeah! And weird photo, but some nice sunglasses there. I mean, I'm just like in the background. It's like someone just snapped a picture. Eh! Oh, I guess I have a couple new connections to pick then. Let's see, who do I want? Alright, well let's go with some legends here. Whoa, private jet ride with Julius Irving. Yeah. That sounded a little creepy. Not mean for that to sound that creepy. Whoops. How am I doing on boost? Okay, we're good there. You know what? Always should do this while I'm thinking of it. Well, while I'm doing this, we'll wrap things up. That's going to do it for the sports stream today. I'll be back again in NBA 2K16 tomorrow morning for some more continuage. I don't even know if that's a word. Continuing more of the year 3 here of my career. Coming up this afternoon, of course, I'll be back in Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, taking on some more of the Zexal campaign. My mind just totally went blank there. Yeah, I don't know where else I was going to go with that. So, yeah, this afternoon I'll be back in Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist in the Zexal campaign. And then, like I said, tomorrow morning will be more NBA 2K16, and then something in the afternoon, maybe some more Destiny, maybe something else. We'll kind of see what's going on tomorrow afternoon. At that point, basically, you know how most of the afternoon streams go. We just kind of play it by ear. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter, it's at 4moresports. YouTube is youtube.com/DSADeath8589. If you would like to... I'm having trouble focusing here. If you would like to stay in the know, and also if you'd like to go back and check out all past streams, or if you have to miss a stream and want to know the place to catch it, well, those are the two places you would go for those respective things. Twitter's place to go to stay in the know on the stream. YouTube is where all my streams are. If you are watching this on YouTube, feel free to hit that subscribe button and give this video a good old thumbs up. And if you'd like to help support this stream, that was just a very poor dramatic pause there. That wasn't me blanking out. That was just a weird, poor dramatic pause, however you want to call it. Anyway, the last thing is if you'd like to help support the stream, the big ways to do so is, of course, follow me here on Twitch / subscribe to me on YouTube. And for Twitch purposes, come back and continue to watch. Always love having repeat viewers. The other ways you can help out is you can tip the stream, and tips go towards covering basic living costs, upgrading stream equipment, playing games to buying games to play on the stream, playing games to buy on the stream. Yeah, that would have made sense. Anyway, so basically keeping things going here is what the tips would go for. But of course, never shake you down for money. Always welcome to watch the stream. So if you'd like to help out and can't donate, then just a simple share. friends, family, whoever. If you're a fellow streamer, have a YouTube gaming channel, want to do a promote for promote, just direct message me on Twitter and we can work out the details there. Again, coming up this afternoon will be in Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, taking on more of the Zexal campaign. So, until the next point you decide to tune in, I will see you at that point. But until then, have a great day, everyone.